Uh, Hey, what's good, y'all? It's Friday, and if it's Friday, that means it's your chance to be heard on the Audible Sports Podcast, where sports meets life and culture. I am half of the dynamic duo that is Bobby G and Wildcard Mar. What's happening, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you heard the man. Dynamic. We dynamic over here. It's Friday. It's the Audible podcast. Good to see you, my brother. Let's get to it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Actually, before I do have something to get to. Before we get to anything, last night I was on the Let's Talk Sports Network on their big show talking about the AFC North, giving a good preview, and over there with my man Nick Bodkins, and he opened the show talking about a friend of his, and I told him that I would pass this forward, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that before we get into it. And so right here is this is a friend of his named Thomas. Thomas and his family, they were on vacation, and unfortunately, Thomas was killed by a drunk driver crossing the street. He and his wife, who's shown, Mackenzie, he was actually struck by the vehicle in pushing his children out of the way so they would not be hit.
Wow.
Yeah, and so he was the primary breadwinner for the family. So as a friend, he's just trying to raise some funds so that she can give him proper burial and obviously be able to take care of the family in the short term
Wow. That's
with
terrible.
her, yeah, with her husband's passing. And it just, I mean, it's never a good thing to lose people, but in this instance, I think it hurts more when people are taken. And instances like this, I consider it taken because it didn't have to happen. Just one person's lapse in judgment, being stupid, and they were I forget where he said they were vacationing, but they were out of the country, and we, I mean, we have enough issues here with people being able to follow traffic laws. I'll just leave it at that. Not without even alcohol or drugs being involved. Just, I mean, you just got people on the freely in their Chargers and Mustangs and McLarens, just openly doing like 100, 115, 120 on the freeway, just cause. Or, as most people know, I'm here in Vegas. We had the Henry Ruggs incident. Henry Ruggs was doing 100 miles an hour down a neighborhood street, like in a residential area. So like we have it here. In some countries, in some places outside of America, it's sad to say, they still don't even have traffic lights, bro.
Mm.
In some rural countries or rural areas of the world, and their traffic laws are very, very, very light. So it's a real hazard, and yeah, it's just sad. I mean, you see in pictures, beautiful family, and also the wife is pregnant with their third child.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh,
So this kid will again. I kind of relate to that. My father passed away before I was born. This kid will grow up never having been held, head rubbed, kissed, or just know the sensation of their father. And yeah, it's just sad. So, in the link to in the description to the show, is a link to the GoFundMe. So um, if you're able, and you feel it necessary, feel the need, feel the want, click that link to the GoFundMe and just donate. Whatever's in your heart. So definitely condolences out to the children, to his wife, and to Nick, man, because losing friends is never easy. Um, Shout out to you. I remember, earlier when we started this thing, you had lost a friend a few episodes in. I lost a friend in this podcast during like just losing people in general is never easy. So
never easy, man.
yeah,
It's terrible,
so
bro. Man,
so
condolences. That's wild, bro. That's
yeah, and
I hate
this is
like that, bro. Absolutely hate hearing stuff like this.
yeah.
That's
But I mean, if there was anything to come out of it, that was good. Like at least the last his last act was
save family.
taking care of his family.
Mm.
You know, uh, so yeah, condolences to all involved, and like I said, the link to the GoFundMe is in the description to the episode. So, like I said, click it and just give whatever you feel in your heart.
That's terrible, bro. I don't even know how to follow up anything like that, man. Obviously, Bodkin's a good friend of ours in this
Yeah,
podcast. And, my heart goes out to you, and I don't even know Thomas. And I hate that. Like I'm sound a little emotional because just I hate hearing
it's
stuff like.
that's yeah, it's
Um,
tough, man.
I don't even know Thomas, but his wife and his beautiful family right there, and she's pregnant,
Yeah,
and that's tough.
yeah,
Yeah, that's real tough. I'm just gonna say condolences to
absolutely,
them.
bro.
Um, Definitely, my heart hurts for that family, man. Get
Yeah,
a little choked because I get reminded of people that we've lost, and I've had to deal with this, and you've had to deal with losing
yeah,
someone special. So I can't even imagine. Uh, uh, Head of the household just got taken away from them
right,
for because somebody just they couldn't get a designated driver or Uber or somebody come pick them
right.
up. You just had to drive. Um,
Yeah, just had to try.
yeah, that's excuse me. Yeah, that's tough, man. So condolences out to that family, man. That makes me mad
Yeah,
at the same time.
yeah, man. So again, and this could like, and it could because it didn't have to happen again. Like in situations like this, it just feels like people are taken from you, and
Yeah,
that's bullshit.
yeah,
Like
I'm with
all
it.
because somebody couldn't express self control. So
That's that's crazy,
uh,
bro.
the only thing we can do is do our best in the next hour and a half uh, to take people's minds off of stuff like that and give them the best entertainment we can.
Yep,
So
and we're gonna do that.
yes, sir. Just got I heard for the kids the most. Absolutely. If you know me, you know I love children and their pure joy that hasn't been tainted by the world. I feel for their loss. Absolutely. Like I said, I don't know if you heard Ronald, but his wife is pregnant with their third, who will never know their pops. Uh, I know that we are all you. I know you're a girl dad. Ron just saw two girls picture. Don't know what the third one's gonna be, but you're a girl dad. I have a girl. Ronald has a daughter, so I mean, I don't that might make it a little worse, man. We all got soft spots for the daughters, man.
Nah,
Not,
big time,
nothing
man.
was soften a man up like having a daughter.
Real quick too, man.
But You know, we're gonna bang this out for you, Thomas. So you know you're up there watching. Go ahead and enjoy this show.
Yeah, yeah, most definitely.
With that though, as we do before we get into it, man, if you're new, whether you're new or old and just forgot, go ahead, follow the directions on your screen, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn your notifications on so you know the next time we are here and you can be heard, which is every Friday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And today, I've got a banger today.
Yes, sir.
Got a banger today. Team USA had a close call yesterday against Serbia. I had a close call. It was a good game. It's a great game, man. I enjoyed watching it. Some great moments, some good back and forth banter. A lot of people was in the building, mellow front row, and yeah, it was a great game. And second, I've enjoyed watching the Olympics, but something struck me today. The first ever breakdancing event in this year's Olympics. I was watching that, and it made me think like. As a culture, we take so much pride in our creation of hip hop and giving that to the world. My question is, does hip hop really belong to the black community still?
That's a,
I
that's,
I
that's a
I have
call.
I have an interesting take on it, man. But
I can't wait to hear it.
we're gonna talk about it. And as
Oh, we will.
always, you know, Fit Friday and our mental health check-in, our mail check-in, as always. But you know, we start with this same old shout-outs, man. Anybody you want to shout out before we get into the good stuff?
Oh, of course, of course. I'm not going to try to attempt to say her name.
Let me guess.
Yeah.
Sarah McLaughlin LeBron.
Nah.
Oh,
No. Imani Khalif. She's the
Imani Khalif. Yeah.
Yeah, Imani Khalif. She's the Algerian woman who we talked about her last week. They tried to say that she was transgendered, but she's full woman. One gold today, and I'm shouting her out because all you sorry sacks of shit, excuse my language, you sorry sacks of shit that sat there and tried to demean her and criticize her and call her a man, and you were proven wrong just because you didn't want to do no damn research, just because you
didn't want to fight.
Yeah, or you just didn't want to fight. That too. You didn't want to fight. Didn't want to do your research. Not only is she all woman, she's a gold medalist. She whoops some ass. Shout out to Imani Khalif for shutting up a lot of haters, a lot of doubters, a lot of ignorant sons of bitches. She shut them up. That's the best revenge a person can ever get. They tried to drag her name through the damn mud and tried to her character. And the best revenge she got, she said, I'm gonna whoop all y'all heifers asses, and she did just that. And she's walking out the Olympics as something that majority of the people would never ever get. Majority of the people would never ever get. She walked out with a gold medal. That means she's the top one. She's the baddest one. So congratulations to Imani Khalif, and I'm good.
Absolutely. You know what she told him, don't you? Catch me outside. How about that? I want to talk shit. Catch me outside. How about that?
How about that? Good for her, man. Good for her. I love it.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Just knock them sonic rings out of all of them. If she looked more like Kim K, I might. This dude.
Hey, Ron, man. Hey, Ron, never change, dog. Never change. That's what's up.
My shout out is a little closer to home. I'm gonna shout out Sarah McLaughlin LeBron. She won gold in the 400 meter hurdles. Her second straight Olympics. Correct me if I'm wrong. First ever back-to-back in Olympic history. Not only U.S. in Olympic history, and they said the last time she lost a race was 2019. Since then, she has broken the world record 6 times.
Oh, that's bad. She's been breaking her own record.
She's broken her own record 6 times since her last loss. So, yeah, you catch her outside too. And yeah, she might not look like Kim K, but hey, she's a looker. As a matter of fact, I'll take her over Kim K. She marred though. No, I need the mathlete jeans for my next kid. Hey man, hey, LeVar Ball gave y'all the blueprint. He said, hey, you got to pick your mate appropriately. I don't know. I think I got a winner though, because school's starting next week here in Vegas, and today was I don't know what to call it. It wasn't really an open house, but kind of a a junior orientation for my little man. This dude is like the biggest kid in his class by like a foot.
Oh,
he is literally like a summer away from being as tall as his teacher.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
So, yeah, I think we got a winner here. I think I'm gonna be okay in the future. So yeah, let them NFL contracts keep climbing. Yeah, because we about to get one.
Get him.
Oh man. All right, but speaking of contracts, them professional athletes that we send out to the Olympics every year, and my thing is like, I feel like people like want their cake and eat it too. And honestly, something Ron said yesterday, it kind of made me think of it. Or was it yesterday? Or was it the day before? Either way, something he said. Maybe we were just having a general conversation. I wasn't podding. We were just having a conversation. And something he said made me because he was talking about the Serbians only having one NBA player, which is false. They had 2 because they had Bogdan on their team, and basically, obviously, Team USA is stacked with all NBA players. Matter of fact, well, not this one, but pretty close to all All-Star caliber players. And it just made me think, like, we want to give credit to other countries, because the first thing you hear in the discussion about international basketball is, oh, other countries are catching up. They're getting, other countries are so advanced in basketball, but then you sit back and still say, well, we should still beat them by 50. Well, which one is it? Is they getting better, or should we dominate? Because you can't have one without the other. You know what I mean? Like, they winning. What else more you want? And so what that they not winning by 20, 30, 40? Like, they're winning. And I think this game perfectly kind of summed it up, because Ron was making an argument. Basically, Serbia had one NBA player. Yeah, but that one NBA player that they have is like the second best player on the planet right now. Yeah. He's a 3-time MVP. It ain't right. He ain't no slouch.
Yeah, he happens to be pretty.
Exactly. He's the international NBA player that you want to have. Like, but and Bogdan, and it's crazy. Like, just the expectations we have, but it was a fantastic game. Kevin Durant made some key plays, and Embiid made some key plays. Steph had a game. What did he finish with? 36.
Yeah.
He hit some big buckets. Jason Tatum still on the bench. But yeah, for me it was a great game, and it was like at no point, even though they were down, like at no point did I think they were gonna lose the game. So it was this might have been the most entertaining Olympic game. I'm not gonna say that, because the game preceding the not France, it was France. France versus Canada. That was a game. That was a very solid game. It's been a lot of exciting basketball games in this Olympics, man. But just what's your thoughts on the whole game? It was too close for comfort. Team USA is it danger time? Just what's your take on the whole situation?
Well, because here's my thing. I see the story both ways. So I understand people's like reservations with Steve Kerr and the rotations and him making the proper adjustments with the rotations and using because you can't tell me that you can't use Jason Tatum at least on perimeter defense. Like you may not have to run the offense through him, but damn it, he can. He's a good perimeter defender, and you can use that. Uh, so I don't know why he didn't get no PT. I don't know why Halliburton didn't get no PT. Look, Curry has his reasons. I'll let him do that. I think we've had the conversation on the show how I kind of think that Curry might be a little bit. I can't with Ron, bro. I can't with Ron. Ah, hey, Ron. Yeah, we had a conversation on the show. I kind of think Steve Kerr's a little overrated, but here's what he
Yeah.
did right in coaching that game the other day. Here's what he did right. He knows there's a guy where he needs somebody to close the game to go get it, and he said, "Hey, Chef Curry, go cook it up." So I can't be mad at him for being familiar with a guy that's won him 4 championships and says, go be that sniper, go be that shooter, go be that guy." And Steph did it. I'm not saying Steph was the only reason why they won that game, but I will say, in my opinion, I think Steph is a big reason why they won that game. I don't know if they win that game
Oh,
without.
absolutely.
I don't think they win that game without his performance. So give at least Kerr that credit and that respect for saying, "Hey, I know you're comfortable with that guy. That's not a bad option to get comfortable with and go get you the game." So I'll give him that credit for that. And Chef didn't make him look crazy, and he performed on a good stage in the Olympics, and Steph did what he had to
Yeah.
do. But I will say this: as much as I've been worried about Team USA, it
Mm.
does take a back seat because they are still winning.
Yeah.
They are still winning.
Yeah.
I can complain and have my problems with whatever's not going right with the rotations and other things, but end of the day, Team
Yeah.
USA, they'll be playing for a gold medal. They have to beat
Hmm.
the host country, and uh,
Yeah. That's awesome.
yeah, yeah, that is awesome. But the only thing that's worrying me about that game is Yama. I think he's about to ball out of his damn mind because first Olympics and it's the host country. So why wouldn't he want to not, want to show
Yeah.
out? So I don't know what Kerr has cooked up for him to stop him. So
He should have one thing. One thing. If I'm Steve Kerr, one thing. Tonight, I'm walking down the hotel lobby, or not the lobby, the hallway.
mhm.
I'm knocking on the door. Guess who's answering?
It better be Joel.
Mm-mm.
AD.
Anthony Davis.
Woo!
Step up.
Get it. Okay.
Step
I'm
up.
with you. I'm with you now. Because I can't count on Embiid. I
Yeah.
don't know what the hell Embiid been
Yeah.
doing in this Olympics, but I'm with you.
Yeah.
AD, this is your
AD,
time.
step up. Yeah.
Yep.
I lose not Bam, not Embiid. AD, because he's the only one got the length.
Yep.
He's
I'm
got the
with you.
obviously nobody has the height, but AD definitely he's got the strength. He's got the length. He's got the athleticism.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm if Wemby's in the game, AD is in the game.
Let's
If
get it.
Wemby's on the bench, AD is on the bench. We gonna mirror. We gonna
Mm,
mirror that. So yeah, I'm at your hotel door, boy. Get to sleep. Eat
mm.
dinner right now. Matter of fact, you should be in bed right now.
I like it. I like it.
Curry's trash. Oh man, but Yeah, I like that the host country made it. I mean, that's just that's you always want to see that. Obviously,
Yeah.
the next Olympics is in America, so you know be great to see us in it. I mean, we should be in it. AD needs to make it a point to punish. Yeah, I mean it's a perfect matchup, man. Send him a message going into his second year. Hey, welcome to big time basketball. Because for all intents and purposes, this right here is the biggest game of Wemby's career.
Mm-hmm.
No, until they start winning in San Antonio. So this is his opportunity to send a message to the league. And like I said, if I'm Steve Kerr, I'm walking down that hallway. Yeah, AD, yeah, shut all that down. Now you can see he gonna make some plays. He gonna make some plays, but yeah, I'm not letting him get off.
Oh yeah.
Starting KD with Steph and Bron. Kerr is trying to take their hearts out early. I like diabolical stuff. True. But I'm gonna tell you, save the game was play of the game. Obviously, we needed everything Steph gave, but to me, the key play of the game was Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Durant grabbing that rebound or taking that rebound away. Because remember, there was about 3 or 4 possessions in a row where we came down, we got to stop, but then they would get the offensive rebound and get the bucket. And then that final possession where they got the rebound again and Kevin Durant stole it from them. And he came down and hit Joel. Joel hit the midi, and he took it to a 2-point game. Cut it to a 2-point lead instead of them getting that rebound and making it a 6-point lead. I think that play, that 4-point swing saved the game. Because right after that, we went on that run, and it was game over after that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
USA going to get beat in the next Olympics. Who do we have that's going to... I can't co-sign that right now because honestly, that's one of the things I want to talk about. Like, who got next? You look at this team. Come on, bro. You got Ant-Man.
Yeah.
The Ant number 1. You know he bringing it.
Well,
you got
and to be there because he's relatively young. We also
you got Ja.
We can't forget Zion. They might put Zion on the team.
Maybe health pending.
We also can't forget Booker's still relatively young. He'll be back.
Donovan Mitchell.
Yep.
A Brunson.
Yeah.
How we looking? We need wings. Obviously, Tatum and Brown.
Yep.
Tatum and Brown. Potentially Cat.
I don't know. He's always been playing for Dominican Republic.
Cat. Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, he's always been playing for Dominican Republic. So I don't know if Cat will switch over.
All right, Cooper Flag. Chet.
Yep. I mean, we
got Jalen Williams.
We still got some squads, bro.
Jalen Williams, OKC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. It'd be man. We be straight.
Yeah, I believe so.
I can't co-sign that, Ron. Can't co-sign it. No, we got some dogs coming, bro. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tatum, Brown, Ant-Man, Ja, Kyrie. Now Kyrie they'll pass on Kyrie. He'll be his time to pass. Plus Nike in the US don't like him anyway.
Yeah.
Zion stuff. If he can stay healthy, he'll be there. He'll be in it.
Hey, you never know. If Zion, like I said, yeah, like Bobby said, if Zion's healthy and he's available.
I like that one. Forgot about that one. Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, that's a big man.
Oh, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen,
and Bam.
Bam Paolo, bro.
See, but that's the thing because I think Paolo is he's either half Dominican or Puerto Rican or something like that. So I don't know what his stance on what country he wants to play for. So I don't know.
Names, but I don't see a cohesive unit. But that's the thing, and that's the other thing. When you and I were talking, like the international game is about chemistry. So when you say, "Oh, this country only has one NBA player," but yeah, you forget the rest of that roster been playing together for 10 years, bro. So we got a team that's been playing together. Yeah, they've been together technically for a couple of years, but that's just summer. These guys, when they're not in their season, they're playing international competition together. So This team y'all name loses to Serbia.
Hey, Ron, you violent,
I
bro.
know. Yeah, no, they don't.
You
Depending on how you
violent.
put it together. Depending on how you put it together. Because look, you count on the cut. Just think about this, Ron. Bogdan Bogdanovic had the game of his life, right? He went off. I'm not taking anything. He went off. I'm sure you saw it, Mar. Dude was
Mm-hmm.
balling. He was making almost every shot. You know how many points that dude had?
Mm.
21. All that going off. If you watch that game with the volume off, you would think Bogdan had 40 points. Bro,
Mm-hmm.
he had 21 points. All that
That's it.
going off. So yeah, like when you say and you see the thing, oh, Joker killing him. No, Steph killed him.
Mm-hmm.
36. That's how you kill someone. Like they didn't do anything. And then the biggest thing when you say they lose, what did they do when they finish? That's the difference when you have a team full of stars. They can finish.
Mm-hmm.
Serbia didn't finish. So how did commercial go? Sorry, Charlie. I don't think they get it done. We may lose to Canada in the Canada a couple years from now. Yeah, you got some
Dang,
brothers on the way too. I could
dang,
I could see
GB.
that being the most competitive matchup though.
Hey, but here's the thing: we saw how Canada folded when it mattered to them. They
Yeah,
folded in the pressure moment when they were supposed to be in these finals. They folded. So I don't want to say that. And don't get me wrong, because I looked at Canada's roster, I was like, that's a nice little squad that they got. And but
that's pretty much.
they didn't get to the finals, bro. So I don't know, and I don't know what their team gonna look like in the next 4 years. So
Canada, yeah. I mean, they got some people coming,
yeah,
but I think America got a few more,
yeah. So
and they be man. There's so many random people in the league that I know was Canadian, man. That's crazy. But they
right.
got some ballers.
And all of them Drake. All of them love Drake.
So this report guard was playing hero ball in the fourth. He wasn't playing hero ball. The U.S. made an adjustment. That's
Yeah,
called adjustment. They made Joker pass the ball.
pretty
They hit
much.
him with they doubled him on the high post and made him get rid of the ball early. I don't know if Murray has another bad run like he did. I don't think that team is put together in a way that Jamal Murray can be successful.
Well, I just put it like this. I think Jamal Murray is still a good basketball player, but
Oh yeah,
here's a huge difference on what he looks like next to Jokic
yeah,
and not next to Jokic. There's a huge
yeah.
difference. Hey, we just got to
He
be
needs
honest.
a big man.
Yeah. 100%. I'm with you.
Yeah, and
He
Canada
looks
doesn't have one.
Nope. They don't make seven
So
footers in Canada, bro.
yeah, yeah. He needs to go ahead and that his ACL injury slowed him down. I mean, he wasn't the quickest to begin with. Then coming off the torn ACL, think he lost another half a step. So he has trouble beating a lot of people 1-on-1, and that's why Jokic really helps his game. Canada doesn't have that kind of big man for him to play off of. So it's really up to him to create his own shot. Either that or just sit in the corner and wait for a shot. But yeah, that roster's not put together for Jamal Murray to shine like that. He'll be a role player in international play. Oh, Canada. What up, Jay? Shout out to Jay.
What up,
We'll
Jay?
be discussing this
Oh,
later on in the hoop.
man.
But yeah, man, it's the men's basketball uh, tournament it's been really exciting. Outside, I think this is the most exciting overall play I've seen in a while. Yeah, Wemby is putting everybody on notice. Team France has been playing good basketball. The team Germany played good basketball till they lost. Canada, like everybody played relatively good basketball. Um, the it was Sudan coming out of nowhere to contend.
Mm.
This Murray needs the ball. I don't think he know how to play with that many other people. You have to get touched. I don't think that he needs a big. He can't beat anybody 1-on-1 consistently. Like you put if you put any kind of defender on him, and he has nobody to run pick and roll with, so it's literally up to him to just constantly beat people 1-on-1. He can't do it for a full 40 minutes. That's they if they get a big man in Canada for him to play that pick and roll, that high low. I think you see a different Jamal Murray. But until they get a big man he can work with, yeah, he's a role player.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see too many big men being developed in Canada. They bring Tristan Thompson back. But how you see the gold medal game tomorrow? How you see it playing out?
Kind of like we was talking about earlier. They just got to neutralize Wemby. I think it just starts right there. If Wemby has a crazy stat line where, I'll say this: if Wemby has double figures in assist, I think we got a problem.
Okay.
Because he'll get his points just because of his physical, freakish length that he has. Pause. Yeah, I had to. I mean, the guy's 7'4". He's 7'4". Then when you add his wingspan, I mean, it's freakishly crazy long how he is. So,
he's an alien.
Yeah, he's something different. So he'll probably still get 20 points. Now, if he's getting 20 points and 12, 13, 14 assists, I think we got a problem on our hands. Because that means he's getting everybody else involved and they're contributing too. So keep his assists down. If he goes for 50 points, I don't care. I'm saying keep his assists down so he's not getting his teammates involved and shut them out. So
I can see that.
I'm fine with Wemby eating, but I'm not fine with him eating and getting his team involved. I think that'll be a huge problem for Team USA. So we'll look. I'm still confident enough that I think the Team USA still walks out with the gold.
Okay.
I mean, I know by consolation it's like, hey,
you're gonna have Wemby in jail. Okay.
I that's what we want to hear, GB. That's what we want to hear. But like Bobby alluded to it earlier, Steve Kerr's gonna knock on that AD door and tell him, "Hey, man, it's time to shine." Yeah. And matter of fact, you know what? Now that you presented that, I actually want AD to walk to Steve Kerr's hotel room, knock on his door, and say, "Hey, man, don't even worry about it." And he's gonna be like, "What you talking about?" "Oh, you already know. I got it." I want him to walk to Steve Kerr's door and say, "I got it." So I want AD to step up to the plate and say, "Nah, man, I got it. Don't worry about it, coach. You worry about everything else. Him, I got him." So
Ron to say when we about to go, but then give me an over under, Ron. Give me an over under on that. You know who my X factor is though? I think the person we really gotta watch, Nicholas Batum. I think we gotta watch out for Nicholas Batum. Yeah, to me he's the glue. Because he's that. I mean, even in his NBA career, he's that guy that he just does a little bit of everything. Jack of all trades, master of none. He can get you a three if you need. He can get to the basket. He defends. He passes the ball. He's that glue from your guards to your bigs. And I think we need to stop him. We need to not let him be as involved as I think he can be. Like limit him to like one or two things. You're either gonna pass the ball, but you're not gonna be that waiting on the wing for three. Like take a couple of things away from him. Just let the more you can limit him, I think we will then be able to disrupt their whole offensive flow.
Which would be great. Which would be phenomenal. But yeah, look, if they lose, it's a silver. But still, just
what? Okay, they can't.
No catnip. They can't. I know the consolation is getting a silver, but I mean, we just got to be honest, man. We are expecting a goal from this team. I mean,
Yeah,
that's just what USA is supposed to do every Olympics. There's been some Olympics where they came up short, but for the most part, there's been dominance from Team USA on both the men and the
yeah,
women. So, um, yeah, man, I think there'll be a lot of disappointment if they don't get gold. But please believe, if they don't get the gold, I can't wait to see what the chatter is or who's gonna get the blame on why they didn't. I
oh,
can't
it's
wait to see.
Steve Kerr all day.
I'm right there with you. That's what I'm pointing at.
The
But
Warriors might fire Steve Kerr.
no, don't do
Like, bro, we got to get you out the NBA.
it. So you gotta go pimp.
Yeah, Steph gonna come home like, look, we need to make changes.
Hey, and that's a voice of influence in that building for real. So I'm with
It's crazy. This the 25, 10, and 8. Gobert gonna take some boards because he a hater.
you. That's wild.
I'm gonna say Wemby
I don't know.
does not. I'm gonna take the under on 25.
Wait, hold on, Ryan.
I'm gonna take the over. And
Yeah, but
we
here's my
short
thing,
again.
Bob. I don't put Gobert on the floor with Wemby. I wouldn't do it.
You have to. He's not a 5. He's tall. He's not a 5. His game isn't 5. He's a 4. He can't pause. He can't bang all game.
True. Okay, I give you that. I give you that. Good.
But yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna take the under on the points. I'm gonna take the over on the rebounds. Assists. I'm gonna take under as well.
Hmm.
If
Oh,
that's
you
what you
talk.
give me.
Oh, you
25,
talk.
10, and 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So if that's the stat line that Ron put up, and you're saying the under on points, under on rebound, or over on
No,
rebound.
over on rebounds.
Okay.
I think he'll get more than 10 rebounds. I think he'll get
Okay.
less than 25 points. I think he'll get less than 8 assists.
Ooh. Oh, you talking about
That's
that's
a
a
good.
real minus game from Wemby then. That's a real minus game from him then. Okay.
True. I agree with that as well, Jay. Yeah. But
I can
yeah,
dig it.
exciting game. I can't wait to see it. I think we win as well.
Hmm.
But yeah, either way, it's been an exciting basketball tournament.
It
Probably
has
best one I've seen.
in a while, for real.
Yeah. But like you say, man, everybody trying to take that basketball crown from us, and
They are.
as a people, as a people, we've had many things taken from us, in our culture. Uh, Hell, we don't get credit for a lot of our creations, inventions. Hell, we don't get credit for basically building this country.
Mhm.
Uh, the black man in this country is often duplicated and underappreciated. But one thing for sure is this year's Olympics. There was a new contest, breakdancing.
I really think that's dope, though.
It is. It kind of is. Uh, I have to admit, I was entertained in watching it, but it did put an interesting question in my head. Like, obviously, we created hip hop, and hip
Hmm.
hop will always be a staple in the black community.
Hmm.
But does hip hop still belong to the black community? And that's my
Ooh,
question of the day.
ooh. I'm real interested to hear your question or hear your answer to that, but I want to take the lead on this
Go ahead.
because um, I obviously it was created by us, New
Yeah.
York, in hip hop, and breakdancing is a
It's
pretty
one of the
much
5 pillars of hip hop. Yeah.
is one of the pillars of hip hop. Um, and so that's something that we created. But I'm not surprised that it's on an international stage because we see the hip hop culture, which is parallel. What? No, damn it. I'm not going to be PC. It's black culture. All right, it's black culture. All right, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it. It's our culture. Um, but I'm not surprised that it's on an international stage, just because our culture has been shared. Um, he said we not be no ninjas, bro. Our culture has been it's been taken and spread across international, across the whole world for years. Um, here's a crazy thing. I saw a Asian woman rapping one time, but she was doing it
Yeah.
in the cadence of Project Pat. Imagine Asian women rapping in the cadence of Project Pat from Memphis, Tennessee, 3 6
Right.
Mafia. So, to really answer your question, it, it'll always belong to us, but it'll be copied, duplicated on a regular basis across the whole world. I mean, I'm not one of those black folks like, oh man, you ain't black, you shouldn't be doing that. But what I will say is that if you're going to sample our culture, do it in a respectful way and still always remember that it's still ours. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And still show that you know respect for where it came from. Um, because even in America, if you go to a hip hop concert right now, or whoever it
Mm-hmm.
is, J. Cole, Kendrick, or you can go to Sexy Red or whoever,
Right.
uh, a lot of this mainstream hip hop right now, it's getting bought in the subs.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of it's getting bought in the subs. So, uh, to be honest, I'm used to seeing our culture getting copied and being consumed by people who may not look like us. I'm used to it. So
Yeah, that's fair. Absolutely.
I'm, I'm not surprised that this has happened. But is dope to see. Here's my only thing: it is when they present this on the Olympics, when they do this, are they still giving the history of where it came from? Are they still giving the origin of, and the people, and giving them credit and the dues, the just due to all the people that created this culture? That's the only thing that I ask for. NBC, because you're the guy, you're the company, the network that's putting on the Olympics. You need to make sure that you are educating the world on where it came from, who started it. I'm fine that you
True.
got it on your TV screens and your programming, fine. But you still need to educate the world on where it came from and who started it and whose culture that you are displaying on this TV, on international television. That's all I'm asked. That's all I ask. That's it. That's it. So,
All right. I, all of that is fair. And this really isn't a right or wrong question. It's all, you know, uh, subjective.
mm-hmm.
I'm going to say no.
mm,
Hip hop does not belong to the black community any longer. Hip hop will always be a part of black culture. But I think hip hop has evolved over time. And I think
yeah.
it's evolved to the point where hip hop itself is bigger than black culture. That makes like hip hop is just taking on it's its own thing.
Yeah. Took a
It's
life
the
of its own.
science. Yeah, it's the science experiment that just grew bigger than the professor, and now, like
Mm.
you just can't stop it.
See, that's why
Yeah,
you're a wordsmith.
It's
That's it right there.
it's it's, so we hold the keys, but the door has been open to others for a long time. The Asians take all of our cultural ideas. They be Memphis juking off of that.
They do.
But oh, and I'm kind of glad you just said that because an Asian person could take what Ronald said, what Ron. I called him Ronald. That was last night. He was on the show. Somebody, Johnny Cruz. Let me talk to you, Ronald. But that's it. An Asian person could take what Ron said and say, "Touche." Because guess what? Don't act like you didn't grow up off Kung Fu Theater, bro.
True. Yeah, Wu-Tang.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey.
Yeah.
Don't act like we wasn't in our living rooms trying to acting like we was Bruce Lee.
Nah, this. Hey, no cap. No cap.
So we did the same thing.
Yep.
It's like black culture and Asian culture kind of go hand in hand. But as in hip hop just like they like obviously once upon a time the government tried to hold it back for whatever reason. Messaging too strong. They thought it would unify our community. Whatever the reasoning was, that's what they did. But it was too strong to be contained for them to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Then it grew from the projects to the suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
Then it grew from the suburbs to the coast, and it grew from the coast to other countries, other continents, and just kept going. Chris Rock had a joke one time, and I thought it was back early '90s. He said, "You know the world is changing when the best rapper on earth is white and the best golfer on earth is black." And this is around the same time. Eminem and Tiger Woods
Right.
came up at the same time.
Yep.
But it's real. It's like hip hop don't care where you come from.
True.
Hip hop don't care what color your skin is. Hip hop just wants to appreciate
True that. True that. I can
and
respect
grow.
that.
With Jay, they all mentioned the Bronx. A lot of contestants understood the origin. Okay, hey, if they can make our shoes, they could do what they wanted.
Yo, you got to
But
cheat,
it's more
Jay.
like it's more than that, even more than Asia, bro. Not when I was, most people. If you watch the show, I was in the Air Force. I was stationed over in Germany, bro. We went to the club. I really saw these dudes, and I'm like, oh, they about to get it. They about to fight, dude, bro. Across the room, I'm like, oh, because I'm in a foreign country. I'm not. I'm on high alert.
Yeah.
I got my drink. I'm sipping on. I'm chilling, but I'm on high alert. I only got like 3 people with me. They got a country, so I'm on high alert. And I peep it. I see dude. He looking at dude. That I don't mess with him. Look, you know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I see him and his people start making the way over there. I'm like, oh, it's about to go down. You know what they did,
Straight dance
bro?
off.
They start dance battling. I was like, what?
Straight dance
I cannot remember the last time I seen this in a club in America. That wasn't and this was not like a dance specific. It was the club. It was just the club. The hip hop directed the club. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with. Well, pull that back up. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it, but I'm saying that's what happened as it pertains to Asians and black culture. You think it won't? Think I won't? But
Hey, Ryan is off.
hey, go home, man. Go home.
Hey, yo.
But it's just like I think it's through no fault of our own. Obviously, we've been stripped so much of our identity and so much about our history and heritage and where we come from that we try to hold on to everything that we can.
Yeah.
And the old adage: if you hold something too tight, it will slip out of your hands. And I think that the hip hop is just, I don't think it slipped away. It just broke that grip. Like, it's too big to be contained and controlled. And I mean, look how many areas it touched. Like, country. I mean, you got country songs sounding like hip hop. You got R&B sounding. Everything sounds like hip hop. Every commercial you see on TV is hip hop. Like, the influence hip hop has over big business. If a hip hop artist goes and say, you know what, I drink camel piss every day before I wake up to spit bars. Guess what? Camel
Camel
piss
piss.
will be on sale in every club in in the world. $10,000 a bottle.
Got the whole world drinking gold piss.
So it's like, yeah, like I just and yeah, I don't think it belongs to us. And I think we created something beautiful. Uh, let the world in, and the world just helped expand it. And I would love. I mean, obviously, we appreciate the growth, but yeah, I think we just need to let hip hop grow and do what it's gonna do, and sit back and enjoy what we created.
That's fair. That's a fair take. I like that. But in the same time, we can also still be proud that,
Oh,
that
absolutely.
of another thing that we've influenced. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? I and be like, hey, see, look, and here's another thing we influencing. Here it is. Here's another one.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I can't co-sign you on that one, big homie.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Okay, we gotta do more to promote globalization of us. Absolutely. Like if yeah, I yeah, if we stop trying to hold on to it and we just all come together to push it, it's still us.
Still us.
What's the number one ingredient in energy drink? Water.
Yeah, whatever the first ingredient that they list is it. And and
Don't come on here raining on people's parade, Jay. About to drop. Next thing you're gonna know, you're gonna be saying, "Hey, I seen this video about how they make hot dogs."
I can't.
Oh man. Oh man. But yeah, it's great to see breakdancing added to the Olympics. I say I enjoy watching it. It is to me, it's just another celebration of Black culture. Uh, hopefully, we can actually get some more Americans in it and some Black Americans. Hey, we gotta step up. If you gonna say you own something, hey, step your damn game up. The Final Four should have been Black.
For real. For real. I ain't even gonna. I ain't even gonna. I ain't even
Step your
gonna.
yeah. Hey, call all American hip hop dancers. Step y'all game up. The world has put y'all on notice. Nope, I'm not looking. I'm not looking it up, Jay. I ain't even putting it on. I'm not putting it on the screen. I'm not speaking that into the universe.
I no. I mean, he is right. Tareen is in all that damn
Yeah,
energy anyway.
yeah.
And if I find out it's bullshit, man, I am not drinking no more energy drink.
I mean, everybody drink milk, so
True.
you know. Hell, I mean, we eat animals anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but I think it's the when people put it in that aspect and word it like that, that's when you
Yeah, they
start
try and gross. Yeah, yeah, I dig it.
be like, ugh.
Yeah, I mean, I spent 4 years in Wyoming. One of their delicacies out there is
I
with
know.
prairie oysters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I mean,
Yeah,
it's,
the test.
yeah, bulls balls. So
Yeah.
I never partook. So, but it's what they
I'm
do
good.
out there.
I'm
Shout out
good.
to the good people of Cheyenne, Wyoming.
I'm good.
But yeah, we do all kind of weird stuff. I mean, we eat raw fish. We eat fish eggs. We do, like yeah, all kind of weirdness.
Yeah.
Just hey, if I don't know what it is it tastes good, just let me keep my ignorance. Ignorance is
True.
bliss.
Big facts.
Yeah, damn it. Yeah, just let me remain ignorant.
Look, let us live, man.
Yeah. Don't give me that fruit from the tree and now let me stay naked in the forest. Shit.
Live, shit. Damn.
Oh man. Oh. Oh man. Uh, had to
That's
do
wild.
all my whole aura. We get to a little bit earlier. Little check-ins, man. You know how we do. There's three valuable questions. How are you? Are you good? And what can I do for you?
Man, man,
Or what do
uh,
you need from me?
oh man, man, I don't think I need anything from you, Bobby. Man, you always been a good friend, and it's always just always checking in. Just even besides just getting ready for um the show. For me, I'm actually good, and the reason why I'm good is because damn it, the kids are going back to school next week, and I am so excited about it.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause damn it, I can actually keep some groceries in my damn house. Uh,
Yes.
so nah, man, everything's good. Just getting the girls ready for school so they can enjoy their time and man, I get back to just kind of just regular routine and getting ready for uh, uh, the school year and things like that. And man, I can't complain, man. Man, life is good right now, man. Everybody's healthy and so yeah, man. It's life is good, man. Life is fantastic. So I'll throw the same thing to you, man. How you doing? Anything you need from me, and how are you, my brother? No worries. I'm good now. I won't be
Well,
I won't be
we won't
drinking on
say
no.
what it is, but I ain't gonna show who it is until they start paying me. But yeah, nah, I'm good. What did the captain say on dodgeball? I like the taste.
That's wild.
Uh, my dad, yeah, I'm good. Family's good. You know, they went on vacation, but now they're back. Um, Matter of fact, yesterday, took my son out, got him some gear to prepare him for the football season. You know, got him some gloves, some cleats.
Mm,
Uh, got him a agility ladder so we could work on that feet work. So you know,
right.
he's doing good. Daughter, take her shopping this weekend. Pick up a couple of things she needs. Uh, Probably go. I'm trying to go check out Deadpool this weekend. You know, I still haven't seen it, so don't spoil it for me, anybody.
Yeah, I've heard good things.
I heard yep, heard it connects a lot of dots. If you're into the Marvel, you know, universe like that, which I am. Also, another movie I want to see. It's called Trap. I think it came out last weekend. I want to check that out. If you haven't heard of it, it's got Josh Hartnett in it,
Yeah, I heard about that.
and yeah, basically, I get he's a serial killer, and he has a daughter. He takes her to a concert, her favorite artist's concert, but the concert is a trap. They're trying to catch him, so he's trying to escape the venue without getting caught. So the only holdback is made by M Night Shyamalan, and you know his movies be stupid at the end,
Hmm.
so that concerns me. But somehow this dude always gets my money somehow. Uh, don't waste your time on Trapped or any movies from M Night Shyamalan.
M Nice Camelon. That's a new one. That's a
Tell you,
new
man,
one.
he be like his man. That dude is the king of trailers, man. Yeah, I keep letting that dude, man. The trailers, bro. The trailers be so good. You be like, oh, that's gonna be dope. He comes up with the nicest concepts, and then like the end is just garbage. Like, bro, what, why? But
Like, what
he
were you
got me
thinking?
again. He got me again. He got me again. But I'm gonna definitely see Deadpool first. So at least it won't be. I'll catch a 2 for 1 or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe we just sneak into the other movie. You know.
Yeah. Hey, we good for sneaking in the movie, bro.
Hey, I'd love. That's the most exciting thing in the world to me now.
Oh yeah, big time.
Sneaking to the movies, man. Yeah, it's a great feeling. I was watching D. Ray Davis special. And he's like, it's like I still be wanting to steal. For me, I don't want to steal, but I don't know. Sneaking in the movies, it's an adventure, man. It's an adventure for me. It's low risk, high reward.
Always.
I spend 90% of the budget on the trailers and marketing people. Get y'all. Nah, not every movie. Just some. He is the king of trailers, man. If you need a trailer for your movie, bro, get M Night to make it. It's gonna get everybody's attention. But nah, for you, man, same, man. Just let's keep in communication and get this thing down packed the way we want it. Make it the best thing on the interweb. Football season, so I'm sure we'll be in a more live contact. Football's up and running.
Oh yeah. A preseason action tonight too, and tomorrow.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Brown's first game is tomorrow, so I'm definitely checking that out before I go see Deadpool. That was another shout out. Shout out to Joe Milton.
Yeah, he balled.
Made a couple plays last night. What else got brewing? Hell, that's about it. Other than that, anything else weighing you down? What's going on to the chat, man? Jay, Ron, what's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing? How's life going? How you feeling? Drop it in. But school's starting back. Yeah, that is a huge relief. I agree with you. That is a huge relief.
I can't wait, bro. I'm like, it sounds bad, but I absolutely just cannot wait, man.
Set up the content for behind the Tony Kornheiser show. Tony Kornheiser.
Is he even on TV anymore?
Yeah, they still do what is that? Not around the horn. What's that? Him and what's his name?
Wilbon.
Yeah. Yeah, PTI. They still got that going on. I tell you who ain't on TV no more. Shout out Skip Bayless.
Thank
it's a damn shame what happened to Flip.
They got him up out of there, boy.
Yeah. And it's his own fault, man. Like
bro,
you can't. Yeah, you can't blame nobody. But it's one thing to be a shock jock. It's another thing. But I mean, the weird thing is, from everybody who has worked with Skip, and talks about him, says he literally stands on everything he says. So I guess you would have to appreciate that. Like he's not doing it. They say it's not for show. Like he says what he really truly believes in.
I don't know if that's a good thing though. Well, I mean,
it's hard to say.
Well, I put it to you this way: I respect the guy that can say something and stand on it. It's just that if that's what they're saying, then he's standing on a lot of outlandish stuff that he says, which is, I guess it's a double-edged sword for me.
All right, Phil. Oh, and as far as up in the content, I mean, obviously we appreciate you, Jabron. Ain't all the regulars, man. We gotta get more regulars. That's all, man. The more demand we get, then obviously we take that into consideration and do it. We got to get Mar to drop like 6 shows. Mar got like 15 podcasts going on.
I got to stay busy, man.
They really need to stress Skip, because if it wasn't him, a lot of people wouldn't have. True. Like, And I guess if there's one thing for Skip to stand on, it's like nobody, nobody's ever called him biased or I don't want to say race. Like no, like he's done a lot for a lot of people who wouldn't be in
Mm-hmm.
the space otherwise. I mean, namely Stephen A. and Shannon Sharp. Uh, but even looking at, I mean, his like it's. I don't think Skip does it for show or play. I mean, look, like Skip has relationships. Like, how are Skip Bayless and Lil Wayne like? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are you friends with Lil Wayne, bro? Like genuine friends. It ain't
Yeah,
for
that,
show. Like he's a genuine friend of Lil Wayne. Like that's crazy.
yeah.
Um,
The
yeah. So
way
yeah, Skip.
spread.
Yeah, and Skip's done a lot for a lot of people in this business. So I mean, I guess it's just it's kind of crazy. I guess if this is the end, how this is the end. You know what I mean? Like with all he's done for people, you wouldn't think the end would have come like that, and
Mm,
just all over communication. Something that probably could have been fixed behind the scenes. You know what I
true.
mean? Like I refuse to believe that couldn't have been worked out behind the scenes. But again, I guess that goes to you saying it's a bad thing because they say he stands on what he says, and if you stand on the wrong thing,
He
you
meant
lose
it.
people. Yeah,
Yeah.
you lose people. Like you. So, but yeah. Shout out to Skip Bayless, and I mean, I'm pretty sure he'll bounce back somewhere. He's got the
He'll
he's
he'll
too
bounce
huge
back.
of a following. Yeah,
He'll
even
find.
if he just does his own thing, like he'll bounce back, or he'll ride off into the sunset with I forget what his wife's name is.
Uh, was it Ernestine?
Ernestine, yeah. Ernestine, man. That's a real old white lady name. That is a real live old white lady name, man.
You stupid dog.
Oh man, Ernestine, Ernestine.
Just imagine that name getting yelled across the room. That's wild,
It's,
bro.
it's like my wife. She's really into bowling, and she was bowling in the league one time, and she didn't have a team, so she's like a free agent. They created the team,
Hmm.
and one of her teammates' name was Cletus.
No, not
I had never before in my life met a real live person named Cletus.
Cletus. Not Cletus. Oh man, that's wild, bro.
Cletus. And he was old enough to be. Yeah, he was a real Cletus. He was from back then.
That's wild, bro. That is wild. Cletus.
I was like, I didn't know people with that name really existed. Uh,
That is crazy, man.
oh man! All right, before we go on, fitness challenge, mental fitness challenge. What you got for the folks, man?
And I'm gonna keep it simple, just to keep your mental right, man. Obviously, we started the show with some condolences and uh, uh, some well wishes for a family that lost their, head of their household. So I'm just keep it simple, man. Just because situations happen like that on unforeseen circumstances, man, spend some time with your family, man. I'm just gonna keep it simple, just because you never know when it could get taken away from you. So love on your spouse, your significant other, love on your kids, and yeah, man, enjoy the time with your loved ones as much as you can, because you don't want to you don't want to regret it. You don't want to get uh, you know, un- unfortunately somebody gets taken away from you or you get taken away from them. So
Yeah,
um, quality time. I think a lot of people don't put emphasis on how important time is, because we just think that it's something that you're just supposed to get, and that's not the case. You're not. Uh, every day is a blessing to wake up. So hey man, go love on your peoples, man. Go love on.
Um, yeah, I like it. I'm kind of piggyback off of it. I'm gonna say, don't end any conversation this week uh, on a down note. I don't want to say angry because I mean it's just don't end on a down note. If the conversation is veering in a tone that like leads to some uh, unfriendly feelings or vibes, don't do that. Leave that conversation or that encounter on the uptick, man, in a positive fashion. It's like I say, we never really know when the last time you may see somebody is.
Hmm.
Like, yeah, it's true. Tomorrow's truly not promised. We want to take advantage of every second that we have, and we want to leave those who we care about, and even just those who we may only encounter one time with the best version of ourselves. So yeah, don't leave any encounter on a negative note.
I
That's my
like.
challenge. Even the telemarketers, be nice to the telemarketers, people.
Mm,
Don't go cussing them out because they ruined your dinner.
I don't know, bro. That's a lot to ask for, bro.
They
Maybe
just
piss me off, bro.
they just doing their jobs at the end of the day.
Mm.
It's election time. Don't be blowing up on the campaign. Hey, they
You know,
you know be easy on them. Even if you support Kamala and how does
was it Walsh?
Kamala? I always say her name
Kamala?
Kamala. I always want to say Kamala like the wrestler.
That's hilarious, bro.
But if you're a supporter of hers and you don't care for the other side, still be kind, and vice versa. If you're a supporter of Mr. Trump and not a
Yeah,
supporter of the other side,
the
still be
Orange Man.
kind, man. Yeah, we got enough problems in the world to not add to each other's problems.
That's a fact.
And my the quote of the week comes from actually actress Glenn Close.
Mm,
What mental health needs is more sunlight, more candor, and more unashamed conversation.
mm.
Once again, what mental health needs is more sunlight, more candor, and more unashamed conversation. And that's what we try and give you every week here, man. Especially in the male community, it's something we don't take lightly. Now, as we learn more and more about it, uh, those days growing up when it's be tough, be strong, be a man, don't cry. Nah, man, it's okay to let those feelings out because if you bottle them up, uh, they explode, and when they explode, you don't get to choose when, where, and on who you explode on.
Mm.
Like, you don't want it to be the wrong person. You don't want it to be the wrong time. So don't be afraid to let them out when they come, man. If you need to have a conversation with somebody, hey, like the game show said, phone a friend, reach out for a lifeline. We all got them. Everybody has a friend. Everybody has a family member. Or hell, nowadays there's a million and one places to go if you don't have either, man. Go to a hospital. Say, hey, I need some help. Go to anybody. Hell, like the great American philosopher Eddie Griffin said, there's a bum on every corner. All you got to do is give him a fifth of liquor and he'll listen to all your problems.
Mm.
So, There's in today's day and age, there's no reason not to have an outlet to let your issues be heard. Sometimes it's all like you don't even need an answer or a resolution. Sometimes, or more often than not, all we need is somebody to listen. All we need to do is just get it out. It just feels so good to just release, just release that pressure. And sometimes that could be all it take. You don't need an answer, just somebody to hear you out and not judge you for it. So, and if you are that person that somebody chooses, do that, man. Don't judge them, man. Just listen. Just be that ear. Be that ear. Listen to it without judgment. And remember, even though as much as we do like to help people, we don't have to have all the answers. It's okay to tell hey man, I ain't got the answer for you, but I can listen. So yeah, man, let's do it. Take care of each other. And it's more joyful than you think. Like, I think I get more joy from that now than a lot of things in my lifetime. Hey, what's happening, Auntie?
Indeed.
See, there you go, right there, right there. I'm gonna kick off my own challenge. Last time me and Auntie spoke, it did not end on the train. So I apologize 100%, Auntie, for I understand what I did, and I apologize. I'm just leave it at that.
Hey, that's big,
Yeah.
dog. And the reason why I say it's big, and I commend you on that, because not a lot of people are grown enough and mature enough to just say, "I'm sorry." You know, a
Yeah.
lot of people feel like they gotta always still be right or be the person in the right, and they did no wrong. So, that's big, dog. Commend you.
Yeah, not other thing. Sometimes I just be talking when you know what, all I gotta do is say, yeah, I got you. And that saves so much
Mm-hmm.
drama. But that's one of the things I look in the mirror at me and take care of. Uh but with that being said, what you got for the folks when we get out of here?
Man, you already know what it is. Is we gonna see y'all next week? But until next week, till next Friday, take care of yourself, take care of your peoples, be kind to each other. Let's make sure that we spread more love in this world. So, and have a great week, man. Hey, football's right around the corner, dog.
Absolutely, man. 3 more weeks, 30 days away.
Yes,
And
sir.
yeah, before we get out of here, for those tuning one more time, I'm just let it be known. A friend of ours, his friend, just passed away. He was killed by a drunk driver out of the country. His name is Thomas. Right there, he's pictured with his wife Mackenzie and their two children. She's also pregnant with their third child. So their family needs help. He's the primary breadwinner. Not only that, because he was killed overseas, in order to get justice for what was done. Um, it takes a lot of lawyers, so she's a lot to deal with transporting the body overseas. Of course, helping the legal system along and making sure that the guilty party is punished for their role in his death. So, if you have it in it, there's a link in the description to the show for GoFundMe for his family. So, if you have it in your heart to give anything, click the link and just donate what you can. That's all we ask. And with that, yeah, like the man, y'all heard the man. Take care of yourselves and each other. And of course, do me one final favor, follow the directions on your screen. Go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Turn your notifications on so you know next time you can be heard, which is every Friday, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. And if you don't like looking at our beautiful faces, remember, every Friday at midnight, Audible Audio is available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, and Google Podcasts. So make sure to listen if you don't want to look. And until next time, I am Bobby G for Wildcard Mar. And remember, keep calm along the way from those gymnastic teams. Peace.